We're here at the NCAA Division III Softball Championship in Oklahoma City, joined now by Virginia Wesleyan head coach Brandon Elliott and players Hannah Hull and Cassidy Howren. We'll start with you, Coach, of the national champion, Virginia Wesleyan Marlins. You want to make an opening statement about the game today?
I'll just make one about the season. I mean, 54 wins, national championship. And we talked earlier in the year, I always talk about, we have a leadership coach named Bob Groves, and he always talks about BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals. And 10 years ago, I was fortunate enough that Virginia Wesleyan gave me an opportunity to run their softball program. And I came out with this crazy BHAG that could win a national championship. And was fortunate that God's been able to put some incredible women and coaches around me, and it brought us here. And the beginning of the year, we've struggled in the NCAA tournament, and beginning of the year sent these guys a message, and I just said, I feel like the difference between us and everybody else right now is how much we love each other. And the challenge for them was just to outlove and outlove everybody, and it's been a hashtag of theirs all year. Marlin Nation's been hashtagging it like crazy. John Gordon, a leadership guy, sent it the other day. These kids, they're just amazing, and they continue to love on each other. And I know that's super cliche to say, but if you come in our locker room, you come in our dugout, you can feel how much they genuinely care about each other. And God's just blessed me with the opportunity to be able to coach them.
Hannah, you're awarded Most Outstanding Player of the tournament. Why don't you just talk about getting that award first?
Well, I was very excited, obviously. Not expected at all. Coming out opening day, Texas Tyler kind of took a beat down a little bit from them. So just being able to bounce back, I think was probably the biggest thing that I was, happy about, being able to come out and, even after the first loss, being able to come through all the way and win as a team. So
you finished the season, I think, 32 wins and 7 saves. You get a win and a save today to help your team win a national championship. What did you maybe say to yourself before the day started?
Just have to come out and be positive. Obviously Lindsay Fair is very, very good. We knew offensively we had to be tight and be able to put some runs on the board. And defense and pitching, we just had to be on point all the way around. And I think that we came out, we were ready to play. So.
What did you think coming into the game? Courtney left you in a pretty good spot,
Right.
but it's still just 1-0. What did you think coming into a game like that?
Well, obviously I thought Court could finish the game herself. She threw really well yesterday, and today. And, coming in, you just have to get the last 6 outs. That's what we talk about. We always go by outs. 6 outs, 3 outs, it's over. So that's kind of what was going through my mind.
Cassidy, you get it's 1-0 game, and you got an RBI on that one. So why don't you take us through that at bat first?
Okay. Watch the first pitch go by. No big deal. Coach gives me the bunt sign. I don't bunt, get 0-2, and then I hit it off the wall. So I was like, I remember hitting second base and I was asking for time, and I got it from the umpire, and I walked over and gave Coach my gloves, and I was like, sorry, and smacked me in the head. That was it.
Get your butts down.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of home runs in the tournament, and teams as in general weren't hitting very well, but today you kind of emerged as one of the better hitters in the tournament, and you had the home run. You had an RBI double in the first game as well, and then this one. Did something change, or was it just about today?
Well, all weekend I've been working on my swing. All season I've been working on my swing, and it's never really completely clicked until, honestly, now. My first base coach, Coach Nzana, we worked on just having my bat from the shoulder and going right to contact. She pitched a great game, and she supplied all the power, so I just had to get my barrel to the ball, and it happened. So.
Hannah, what's it like to throw that final pitch when they ring them up, and then you're the national champion?
It was awesome. It was a missed spot, so that was good. Supposed to be outside, it was up, but it was so awesome. And Jess and I, catcher Jess, we've just been all this season, one game at a time, and to finish it with her was just unreal. We played travel together, so it was a really awesome moment for us.
What's it like to play in this tournament and to go home, and now you didn't just play here and you won it all?
I'm so excited. I can't even begin to. I'm so excited. It's just been an awesome experience all season. I've never been on a team that is outloved this much. And he said, we say it and it's cliche, but it's so true. I've never been with a group of girls that wants it as much as I do, and for the first time I can say that we all wanted it that much. So.
Kind of the same question for you, Cassidy. What's it like to win a national championship in Oklahoma City?
It's the best feeling ever. I've never been to Oklahoma, so it was great. But big thanks to my team because I wouldn't be here without them, and it's just.
Big girls don't cry.
It's just a great feeling to be able to step on the field with my family and take it all. So I don't cry. This is what I get.
Coach, can you sum this up? How do you sum this game up?
It's been a long 10 years. And I'll say, you know, the university that I work for, I've had a lot of personal, a lot of people know we've had a lot of personal battles with my wife and my son. I lost my mom my first year coaching, and it's always been a struggle. But I've been, you know, fortunate to be in a community that is just crazy supportive of the people that work there, and you know, just to be able to bring this home. There's thousands of people. You know, this little old Division III school that used to be in Norfolk that's now in Virginia Beach. And just it's amazing the following, the news. I mean, we don't get the news. We don't get the newspaper. We don't get that. But to see my kids on the news, to see our university, my university on the news, and I called in a prescription while we were in Oklahoma, and the lady gave me a hard time. This is a true story. She gave me a hard time, and I said, ma'am, I'm actually in Oklahoma City, and there's a Walgreens across the street. Can you send that? She goes, oh, I saw you on TV. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I had a prescription. So I know what Pat Murphy and those guys feel like now. So not really, but I mean, this is just incredible, and I just feel like for our program, it's just getting started, and I can't be anywhere without Jim and Zana and Jim Quinn, Josh Freeman, our assistants, and they do, like I said yesterday, more work. And my wife, she's amazing, and this little guy, these kids, our parents, they're amazing. NCAA, thank you guys so much for putting on a great show here in Oklahoma City, and just Marlin Nation back home. We're going to bring home. I don't know how we're going to get it on a plane, but that's a great problem to have right now. So
we're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. So, and I don't know, Hannah's going to have to get another travel bag. I have to check an extra bag with all the awards she won this week. So, I just feel last night we won it 10 times and lost it 10 times in my dreams. And I'm glad the 11th time we won it. So, I just feel like somebody's going to take it away from you. But, I'm going to tell these kids when we get in the locker room, it's something nobody's ever going to take away from them.
Any other questions? Okay, Virginia Wesly in 2017 NCAA Division III national champion.
That has a good ring to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here at the NCAA Division III softball championship, joined now by St. John Fisher and head coach Barry Mance and players Lindsay Thayer and Katie Mazursky. Coach, do you want to make an opening statement about today?
Well, obviously didn't go in our favor, but I'm extremely proud of the grit that the girls had coming back in game 2. And, we knew it was going to be a tough battle the whole way through with you got two of the best pitchers in the country going against each other. And we just wanted to get a run across, and we just unfortunately couldn't do that today.
Lindsay, you finished the second game, just 2 hits and 1 run, and typically that's a good game any day of the week. What can you say about today's game and what you were able to do in that second game? As coach said, you guys really fought back.
Well, in between games, I knew I had things to work on, and I just had to really focus in and remember how I got here and do what I did to get here again.
Katie, a little bit about that offense. You guys just looking to find some things. You get one of the hits today. What were you guys able to do?
I would say that we all were just really determined to go at the first pitch, and honestly today a lot of the girls had some great cuts. It just didn't go in our favor like coach said, but I'm pretty proud of the way everyone played today, especially the way we bounced back in the second game versus the first game.
Yeah. Down the road you might not remember if someone was 6 innings and allowed a hit or it was 1 for 3 on the day, but what about playing in this tournament and then being able to say you were playing in the championship finals today?
I think it's definitely an honor, like our seniors had. We started from the bottom, and now they got to end on this high note of being second. Last year we were 3rd, and I think we just keep moving up, and I think that's going to fuel a lot of the girls.
Same question for you, Lindsay, just about the experience of playing here this week.
I think it shows for incoming students of how well we can play and how much heart we have to have in order to be able to get back here and support, to have enough support to be able to trust everyone to score runs for me, and then to also play defense behind them, and they have to be able to trust me too, that I will get the job done when needed. And it just shows to incoming freshmen, to the freshmen this year, and even all of us that we can do this and we can succeed.
Coach, do you want to talk about the season a little bit and talk about maybe your senior class or something?
Well, the senior class was my first class as a head coach, and I will forever, ever be grateful for them. You know, we kind of grew up together. Joe started from the bottom. Well, that first year we didn't make our conference tournament, and each year we've gotten better and better and better. And you know, it's a testament to those kids and the drive that they have, the passion that they have, the intensity that they bring in day out. And I love them. I'm gonna miss them. That's probably one of the hardest things, is they're just not gonna be around next year. I mean, the alumni network at Fisher is strong. I've been bombarded for the last week with just goodwill from our presidents, from our professors, from alumni, from you know, my colleagues, friends, family. It's been overwhelming, and I've used the word humbling, but it's beyond humbling. I mean, it's incredible that the support that the Fisher family has given. So.
Other questions?
It is Memorial Day, and we wouldn't be here without the sacrifices that were made, and we get to play a game that we love, and I get to work in a job that I love. Without the sacrifice, it wouldn't be made, it wouldn't be possible without them. So I want to say I'm thankful, and I know our program is as well.
Thank you. Congratulations on a season. Good season.
Thank you.
Thank you.